Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. Share, like, and subscribe. This page is not monetized. Must I inform people and remind people, this page is not monetized, nor will it be monetized. And people may say, well, why? We're gonna run that content. I wanna, let me see if false advertising. I'll smoke hip hop live for the content. Yeah, this makes it really real simple. To do that, but I found something that I was really good at and just started expanding the menu. If it became successful, great, but he was never prepared to cook the type of food that we were starting to need to cook. I had to learn how to cook on my own for a restaurant while we had barbecue. This dude saying he had to learn how to cook on his own. On his own. Because the black man who been cooking barbecue his whole fucking life didn't know how to cook this type of food. The fuckery. On the menu. And there was a lot of pressure to do that, but I found something that I was really good at and just started expanding the menu. I mean, the fact that this owner was a failed lineage kid of nepotism, meaning that he took his father's company and failed. It wasn't until he met Mr. Walter, aka Mr. Tendernism, he turned a coffee shop and transformed it into one of America's well-known barbecue establishments. If you ask me, who wouldn't believe that Walter was the owner? This is being hoodwinked and this is false advertisement. So now we're going to get in depth into the video, deep into the receipts. Now, family, before we get started, let me say this clearly before we go any further. These are allegations and public reactions. I don't know any of these people. I only can go off what we see out here and what they say out of their own mouths. Now, listen to me. The public reaction is always going to be either way too high or way too comfortable, but it's a reaction nonetheless we must talk about. Not legal conclusions, but perception matters, and perception right now is ugly for Destination Smokehouse and Mr. But it's not just about perception. Like, we gotta get away from perception. It's about what's right and what's wrong. Nigga, did you cook this food? Did you create these flavors? And I'm not saying that the brother that's doing the commentary is wrong, but when it comes to black people, you know, they get had for everything. You know, they get put to sleep for everything that they do. And it's becoming old. And if motherfuckers say that they human, stop getting over on people like that. And the reason why I'm playing this content today is to show how much Uncle Walters really loved and trusted this man. And you will hear me calling them all type of coons and everything, because I had to say those words so he could get around the internet. This is one of the only episodes that I actually really went in hard on somebody, because I wanted, and I was hoping that the internet would see it and take it to the next level, and he would see it. And people would pick up on the fuckery that this Wayupi is doing and bring it to his attention, or he see it because too many people saying it. You feel me? And like I said, I can't help a motherfucker with $5 if I know it's finna go to him. Because everybody believed that the old black man was the owner. I even believed it. But again, this is the classic example of white people taking advantage and then trying to make it seem like it was all their idea. Don't you see how people are tired of that? And to the black people, don't y'all see how they keep doing that? How they just keep having you do things and not get paid off of it? But let's run this content though. AKA Tenderism. Because ever since people found out Unc was just a promoter and not an owner, ever since I heard Unc is just a promoter, I lost my desire to pull up. Same energy echoed across social media. So y'all can't tell me the man who picks up the bone and then the meat just fall off, just instantly, he just do all of that. He's not even the owner of the restaurant. He's just one of the cooks that works there. I did some research on it, and I was happy for real. Off the day, he got some people coming in to see him. I seen the line wrapped around the restaurant, all because of the tenderism that he put out on TikTok. And he don't even own it. So, he's one of the chefs who I own. And he may not own the restaurant, but he owned that name. He owned the name Tenderism. I don't care. Like that's like Lil Wayne coming in with the name Bling Bling, right? With the word Bling Bling. If you say Bling Bling in a rap at once upon a time, you had to give Lil Wayne some money. Giving a nigga shit, nigga, it's a word that you're gonna add to the dictionary and you think I'm gonna pay you for this word? Nah, no sir, Bob. Now, if he wasn't the cook or the only cook, his promotion of that barbecue was astronomical. The white man could not have done that. It couldn't have been the white man cooking that brought him. Because if it was, he would have had to turn a coffee shop into a smokehouse. He wouldn't be needing to have other people there. And I'm going to play something from his own words. But let's continue to run his content. Not black owned, but black cooked, right? See, we talking about the business here. He don't own the business. Fuck the business. This is what people that get in bed and make deals with these type of people all the time don't understand. There is no commodity for him to go find another tendernism. There's no commodity for that. Because now everyone knows it's the old black guy that came up with the word tendernism. That even sounds black, tendernism. But instead of seeing how he was being treated and being lied to, he stuck around. Your heads is the merch, old man. And sometimes, not sometimes, I always say, trying not to expose yourself, you're going to expose yourself. If you ain't supposed to be doing that, you going to let somebody know you're doing that, especially if it's bad business. You know what I mean? White man know what's going on.
Instead of just opening up another business with the man and going 50-50, you want it all. And when you don't try to expose yourself, you expose yourself. Because here it is, Walter Johnson looking at it like, nah, this is my partner. This is my partner. This is my main man that gave me a chance when nobody else gave me a chance. Sometimes you have to let a person fall on their face in order to see they don't know what the fuck they doing. And that they need to listen and take their time and don't scared to fall on their face. That's what it is. Real talk. You can't sit up here and tell me tendernism ain't his. You can't sit up here and tell me that it was booming, lines around the corner. You don't think of opening up another shop and giving him his half. That's exposing yourself. You exposing yourself for the culture vulture that you type of people are.
Your promotion is what got him there. This is what people fail to realize, though. It's not him. It's not him. Hey, welcome to you. I mean, not welcome. Shout out to my Mars. Shout out to my Mars. Shout out to my Mars, man. What up, Sticky in the building as always, man. You know we gonna talk about it and get right into it. Believe in the white man. And I'm just making an honest assessment. It just happens to be about race, right? Because if I was to sit up here and say it's not about race, I would be lying. Like, really. All throughout the black man's history of inventing in America has been stolen from a black man. Pick one. The internet.
And for those that's gonna say, oh, it's not about race, why they always picking the black people to take shit from? Why does everybody feel the need to take shit from black culture and exploit black culture and vulturize black culture? If you're doing it to one particular race, bitch, it's racist. Give a fuck how you feel. And when they sit up here and continue to do it, they exposing themselves by not really trying to expose themselves. And can't no race on planet Earth say they don't be stealing from blacks, nigga, especially black Americans. And then the ones I'm really talking about, us here. I don't hear a motherfucker nigga biting no dances, nigga, no African dances. That's happening now. With the little Sudan, the Sudanese little shoulder roll shit, the little, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Inventions and shit. Yeah, nigga, that's, nigga, black American owned, originated. Hip hop, nigga, slang, yeah. All that. They ain't had no slang words and no other dialects, linguistics, nigga, slang, nah. That shit came about because of blacks in America, bro. So motherfuckers stay stealing our shit. So you goddamn right it's about race. You goddamn right. And that's what this type of old man, he lived too fucking long to have to went through that shit. Cause he know what they about. He know what they about.
Darn. Lights, science, Like it goes, the list goes on and on. What people need to do is wake up and see that the white man is striking again. These people will say that they your friend. Oh, we friends, we cool. You know what I'm saying? We straight. We buddies. But in reality, nigga, you not. In reality, you niggas is scammers.
Oh, what's up, my nigga, man?
On the lawn. Like, you good? Talk about this and this. All right. But people gotta understand, bro, that people are saying, hey, shout out to them minds always on that job. Salute to the guys, man. I appreciate y'all, man, because y'all know the channel ain't monetized. You feel me? It ain't no clout, but y'all be here, bro. That's support. Y'all support me more than some of my homies, man. Like, real talk. And I really appreciate it. I got a smile on my face. No homo, bro. I appreciate all my minds, but I definitely appreciate these two motherfuckers right here, though, man. But it's time for motherfuckers to start waking up and seeing. This business deal with these type of people that niggas is creating don't last. This nigga had a failing business. A whole failing business. But instead of, you know what I'm saying, let's go 60-40, 70-30, some shit like that, or 70-35, like, give the man a chance. You gonna see how this white boy tried to really, like, bust and deal the nigga with Mr. Tendernism. With the food, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, or the nigga don't own the restaurant. It's a white man that own the restaurant. He cooked the food. You feel me? But what happened was, niggas is finding out that he don't own the restaurant.
So what they mad?
Yeah, a lot of people is mad, but I'm saying, fuck the restaurant.
Support the nigga.
Support the nigga.
But I get what they're saying.
But you need to realize that this nigga treating you like this leave. Get your own shit.
What you mean treating like I ain't treating?
Oh, I don't want to really put before what I'm saying.
Oh, you haven't got there yet?
Yeah, I haven't got there yet.
I'm just making sure.
You feel me? I ain't got there yet. But, you know, it's bad. Yeah, man, you know, I've been having to get on the old heads, you know, lately because, you know, they don't see things. You know, and a lot of them, they do their thing, but they don't like to be, they can't stand to be corrected. I don't want to call up no house nigga, but you not realizing and utilizing your own power. But let's finish running this content. He makes the food. He made them famous.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, the restaurant shouldn't be famous, though. It should be OG.
He made the place famous.
Honestly, once I blew up out of it,
I would have left. I ain't in no binding contract.
Especially that you white too, I'm gone.
Nigga, I'm definitely gone.
And you been treating
Situation is that doesn't apologize. Okay, I'm gonna have to.
Why don't you just apologize? Why don't you just pay that man
I'm gonna have to skip it up, son,
what he's paying you?
because
They were mad at Walt. Instead of stepping away, instead of protecting his brand, being self-owned, he defended his boss. And the only black folks spoke up.
classic cool move.
Wait. What does his boss do that they have to... Oh, you said you ain't got there yet.
I ain't got there yet.
Alright.
But I'm gonna say it though, because it's on the internet. What the nigga did was, you feel me? What he did was, you my boss, Dark. I work for you. Now,
I come up with the name Tendernism.
Everybody was saying that already. You made it viral.
I go
You made it viral.
and I trademark it. Now after I trademark it,
I want a piece.
no, somebody else goes and trademark it. But then when people do their due diligence and find out who is this company or this entity that is trying to trademark Tendernism,
It wasn't OG.
it wasn't OG.
It was his boss.
It was his boss that created another company.
No, fuck that.
You feel me?
Fuck that, cuz.
You created it after you already know.
We about to get down, cuz.
After you already know.
Excuse my language.
No, but we definitely got to.
We gotta get in. I don't know what you.
That's the same thing like with 4 extras and X4.
With
With the off the back shit. And I even said off of that, nigga, X4, you wrong. Y'all gotta get it out and you gotta relinquish, nigga, all of that shit. Cause you know that's not your shit.
Nah, for sure. The boss is crazy.
The boss is out of line.
The boss is crazy. And you white. You ain't even
white.
cousin or nothing.
Nigga, listen. Tendernism. That's some shit that some old blackhead would say.
Did he give him the 50-50 or
No.
Are you like it's
No.
me now?
He's still the boss,
And
you still work for him.
you got me fucked up. Your restaurant wasn't even booming.
At all. You was going down. It was a coffee shop.
I did the little.
And that's it. You ain't did nothing.
You see, Brody?
Let me hear some of these content.
You know, one of the mods said OG too old to do anything on his own. What money he got to create his own business. And that's what people don't realize is that is the American dream. Not having no money and making something out of nothing. That is the American dream. That was the American dream. People have gotten too caught up in somebody giving them a handout. The American dream ain't about no fucking handout. The American dream is about shunning brands, shunning the Joneses, shunning the vibes, shunning what's litty. That's the American dream, nigga. You can't be keeping it litty, nigga. You can't be bobbing, nigga, balling on a budget. You can't, because you ain't never gonna get nowhere. That's the lie that they want you to tell yourself. So what OG too old? He got something. If he would have left that white man, but everything happens in due time. That man still left that white man with nothing, with no money. And look how it turned out for him. So Tyson, you know, I know you the mind, man, but you feel me, at the end of the day, bro, you know what I'm saying? This is how we endorse certain type of thinkings. We don't believe, niggas always say, what's the real American dream? The American dream is turning nothing into something. Why you think they hate Young Dolph so much? Because that nigga turned dirt into diamonds. Why you think they hate Mike so much? He turned dirt into diamonds. They don't want him to shine. But you, like I said, nigga, his merch is his hands. His merch is his mind. You could walk away from anything. You got that merch. And now how begging is going across the internet now, aggressive internet panhandling, he could have did some panhandling and got away with it. But niggas had to let him know what he was doing was fucked up and don't trust that nigga. But you would see in this content though that, you know, really believed in him. He even told people, man, stop trying to spread lies between us. He had to go through that.
I miss old head Stephen. He says, Tyson say, OG too old to do anything on his own. What money he got to create his own business? This is where, this is the power of, they hope you believe in.
No.
Hold on, let me finish. This is the power they hope you believe in. When you can't do it yourself, when you don't want to believe, in order to have something that's outstanding and outlasting, you have to go through the trials and tribulations first. If you get into a fight, you got to take the bumps with the bruises. You're trying to create something. You see somebody is backstabbing you. You know you sitting on gold with your own hands.
Get up and work.
Nigga go buy you a motherfucking barbecue pit, nigga, sell it on the side of the street like everybody else. This black man doesn't want to do what needs to be done. He wants to still believe in the coon belief of, man, this the white man, he gonna treat me right. This my boss, this my buddy. But he already showed you he tried to trademark your shit. Your boss tried to backdoor you. And you going for it.
And he white.
Oh, DeMond Tyson has said, where's the black community to help OG out? I'll wait. I'm glad you waited. Because guess what? We waiting too. You feel me? We was waiting too. And guess who came to this nigga rescue? Nigga, the black community. The black community. You feel me? That's who came to this nigga help. But niggas was giving him help by downcasting on the nigga. Feeding him hella banter. Cause that cracker was feeding him subterfuge. And if it wasn't for the banter of the black community, he would have never saw what was going on. He would have been under the disguise that, oh, everything is cool. Man, he gave me a shot when nobody had a shot for me. Walter Johnson didn't believe in the black community. He walked away and he's doing better because of the black community than he was doing before. And this is what I mean, when we support each other, we do better. We do better. Only if we knew better.
No. Tyson, he did trademark Tendernism, right? But what happened was he trademarked Tendernism November 2025.
It was already trademarked.
He trademarked it.
And I'm wrong at that part. It wasn't him that trademarked it. It was a lawyer. That now, even then, it was a lawyer that he's a lawyer. He trademarked the whole Tendernism legally 360. And he said, I'm going to say it too in this clip, he said he knew that white man was going to do him wrong. He knew it. He felt it in his bones. No pun intended. But he still went to go trademark it. And after he found out the boss tried to trademark it, he went and tried to give it to Walter. He tried to give it to Uncle. Uncle was like, boss said I can't have it. Boss said we don't need that. We got destination, one in the nation. That's what happened.
Trademarked the black dude. Now a few months later, the white man tries to trademark the same thing. Without even no knowledge. So let's finish one of this concept. Hold on, before I just seen that comment, Tyson, and I'm going to deal with that. You say, don't matter what color his boss is, the fact is, homie did him dirty. Yes, it is a fact, because I don't believe there are many Mexicans that are out there doing that to black people. Now, I may have my different assessments of racial, imbalances, but I don't see that. You don't have the history of Mexicans having black chefs and then taking that shit.
Now, can I speak on something? Let me just say something real quick.
Hold on. This is the last part. The white man has a history of that in this country to everybody, but particularly, we know this is well documented to black people. Look at the stoplight, the washing machine, the internet. Like, these things were stolen from black people. The airplane, the car. It's not like this hasn't happened again. So even if you finna do it, that means you think you gonna get away with it. Now what you was finna say?
I low-key forgot. I ain't gonna lie.
My bad.
No, you good. I was just comparing it to something that nigga said in the comment earlier. What did he say in the comment earlier?
He said, so OG didn't trademark the name.
Oh, no. He said, I got it. Okay, so look, this is why I say white man, right? And it's because, just like you said earlier in your comment, OG ain't got enough money to go make his own. So what the fuck do you think that white man was thinking when he was finna go trademark the shit? This nigga ain't got no money to fight the lawyers. I'm nigga paying him.
And I got all the money. I could go get the high good lawyers. I could run your money low and dry
and kick you right off the shit. Matter of fact, I use you for your face to Tendernism to get all the rappers to keep coming. But guess what pockets they fill in? Mine. That's why I need white person.
Now that's dark. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, dark. He said, yep, you right.
Yeah, that's why I mean white.
That's like that. And you said it better than me.
Hey, shout out to Dark. He not here right now, man. But shout out to my boy Darky. Yo, keep your bitch sparky, yo, though.
That's what I was trying to. That's my point. I was trying to get across. I didn't see. I'm the type of nigga. I don't got no problem with being like I didn't think of it in that type of manner. I wasn't giving that analogy. You feel me? I was looking at the analogy of him, but he doesn't.
Top.
See that? The reason why. Now you ask why they don't help OG.
This is the reason. This is that endorsed thinking I be telling y'all about. And I coined a phrase that I call pigmentalization. And what that means is, just like a pig, you put anything in front of a pig, he gonna eat it up. Slop, rotten food. If it ain't bad for him, he don't give a fuck, he gonna eat it. And that's the brains of the American populace today. You can feed them anything, tell them anything, and they gonna eat it up. They gonna eat it up. And Tyson saying, "Oh well, I bet they don't." We need to stop not having faith in our own community. That's the shit that's the reason. Because of shit like that, that's the reason we don't excel. Fuck waiting for somebody else to do it. You do it. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody wants to talk about the black community when we don't even support our own. That's where we feel at. That's why everybody is able to have 10 up on us. Fuck one, because they help their community. Black Americans, we don't help each other out. And that shit is fucked up. It's damaging. Because everybody want to say, oh, I bet black folks won't help him out. You black. So just think, if you got that endorsed thinking, it's a lot of the other people that got that same thinking. They don't believe that nobody gonna help them. Why? Because we have made it a reality that we are the only race that doesn't support each other in anything that we do.
Now,
we talking about blacks?
yeah. Now listen to. Hold on. Now he finna explain why. Damn the house niggas. When you look at like y'all niggas is eating good. Y'all gonna keep doing coonery like this?
Even though we know we street niggas there, they love to put us in the
He say, send some comments. What about when they came to give you that $5,000?
What about when you had everybody on the internet talking about tenderism and they was supporting you and niggas was driving way to motherfucking hunt the fuck to come try some motherfucking oxtails, cuz?
Come on, man.
Thinking this shit yours though, not thinking that
He cooked it though.
No, I'm saying though.
But the business.
This is how you know we were.
You already paid.
We were supporting. I'm pretty sure when they got there and realized this ain't your spot, they still bought the food, nigga. Cause guess what? This is a black nigga OG cookie doing his thing. Guess what? He can be out here finessing if he really wanted to. Facts. You feel me? So nigga, we gonna fuck with you. Now this is where I ain't gonna lie. This is where Jazz. Now this is where me and Jazz come in at, right? Technically speaking, I'm gonna be technical, right? I'm gonna speak from OG shoes now. I'm gonna put my shoes in his foot. Technically speaking, the white nigga probably the only nigga that fucked with us. Like regardless, his cooking, the way he thought about his life. So in the instinct of the white man going to do it, he probably thought it was more of a help to you. Like,
but you needed help too because your business was failing.
I understand that. I'm just telling you from what what may have happened. Nobody else gave me a chance to make my oxtails except this white nigga.
Okay, so now when I stab you in the back, you still defend me?
I don't think he thought of it as a stab. That's what I'm saying. Put his shoes on.
I'm
saying. So as
ain't nobody help me but you, so I'm rocking with you. But once I find out you do some trickery,
but I'm saying, he don't look at it as trickery. Again, how many times have a nigga? Now,
that's why we
now let's go to this part. That's how many times have you think he done upped his pay or took some out of his pay or deducted something without cutting on? So this was regular. This is a normal thing for them. And that's why I say it don't feel like that to OG because it's probably a normal thing for them. Hey, you ain't getting that no more. Oh, so you got this because he is boss.
Now let me ask you this. Do you think OG stupid? Business wise.
Yeah.
You think he is? Cause I've been so you don't think OG understands there's a lot of people coming here for my food?
Yeah.
He understands that.
Yeah.
So once you understand that, right, they come here for my food. The nigga that cooked the food trademarks Tendernism.
Yes.
And then months later, you supposed to be my boy, my boss, my ace boom coon. You go behind my back and try to trademark that. You were never in the good with me.
Okay, now we gotta see what the argument was when he defended him. Because then that's where I'm gonna see why he let him do that. Because if he go on and say like, oh well, they probably had conversations about this. Again, we going back to the money. He probably knew
we gonna get to that because they end up sitting down with Willie D.
Okay, with the OG.
With the OG.
All right.
Now, but I can't, do the so I'm gonna have to play the audio.
Yeah.
Shout out to Haywood Pigment. Why am I a weirdo? What's weird about just talking about the truth? it ain't my fault that he didn't recognize what was going on. You know, but before, you know, I really dig into your comment, I'd like to you clarify that. Who's the weirdo? But if you're talking about me, you know, I don't give a fuck no way or no other.
Look, he really got Mr. Tendernism turned into the cameraman now. All in the video, barbecue owner done took over. Look at this. Mr.
This nigga ain't never wanted to be in front of the camera, bro. Now that it's popping.
You see what the old nigga look like? The best nigga? The white color?
The white nigga,
The boss?
The boss.
He on the camera right there?
Nah, he ain't on the camera right here, but let me see where that nigga at, bro. Where the white bread chicken shit at? Oh, honky ass nigga.
White bread.
Here you go, right here. That's the honky right there. Tell me you don't look racist. Keep that shit a thou out. Look racist and he look like he do coke. You checking your head for? Cause you agree.
No, I just think OG retarded, God.
Man, but alright, you retarded as what? A coon? He a coon?
Nah, cause I just Uncle Ruckus, my nigga.
So now that's even more why the black people is on his ass.
I don't think the black people could be on his ass though.
Why not?
Because that ain't they shit, that ain't their business.
We tired of seeing black people niggas just give up shit to white people.
You can't fight for a nigga that ain't fighting for itself.
But we trying to make this nigga aware of what he's doing is wrong.
I feel you.
That's what, you feel me? Oh shit, my bad. I'm gonna throw that back up there. Fuck. Why do folks from the community? They tried to help. They tried to help him out,
So I was gonna come over there, but
and then they telling him about his business dealings. You feel me? That this nigga is doing you dirty. Oh no, I thought you were saying something to me. You good? And then the nigga like, nigga, we trying to tell OG that he getting them dirty. Let's take race out the picture. Well, let's take the white man, us blaming white man, right? Let us take blaming the white man out, right? We trying to tell us that he got done. He tried to copyright something. Just like Dark said, the white nigga goes and tries to copyright it too. But he's the owner of the shit and has more money. You feel me? So now we're warning OG. Hey, bro, he don't got your best. Now, he probably did have your best interest, and he did give you a job, but it's time to part ways with this dude because now he's trying to take what you created. That's the help. That's just like, nigga, when Rick James went to Eddie Murphy's house, coked up, nigga, and put all his muddy feet all over the couch, nigga, and then they whooped that nigga ass. And Eddie Murphy was like, man, he need help. And Charlie was like, we gave him help, nigga. We just gave him some help. We whooped his ass. Sometimes you gotta learn, bro. Okay, I fucked up. I did some bullshit at Charlie in them house. I bet I won't do it again.
to me, I don't think the white nigga think he was doing something wrong, even though he was.
The white nigga don't, because this is my assessment. White people don't look at stabbing people, black people in the back as stabbing somebody in the back. They just look at it as business, bro. You can't say, oh, I'm gonna try to help you, and then when you find out, nigga, I'm trying to trademark what I created, and you backdoor me and try to trademark it, nigga, we not homies.
I just felt, okay, well,
We not homies.
Like, oh.
And if you backdoored me and didn't tell me, and you went to go do it by a whole nother company, you created a whole nother company to try, like, nigga, you triple stroke out.
See me, how I'm looking at it, before we press play, right? Let me just say, if I'm looking at both of their shoes, if they did talk about it without telling us, again, I think this how it happened. I'm gonna go trademark this shit and put my money into there before somebody else do, and we both fucked. I'd rather be.
I do believe that the white boy did know what he was doing. I do think that. You feel me? I think that the white boy did know that he was stabbing the nigga in the back. Because if the restaurant was a failing coffee shop at first, or coffee house, why you want to keep a certain menu there and open up another, just a whole smoke business? Destination Smokehouse. Keep the coffee house with a good little, you know what I'm saying, platter of food, a little good little menu, and then make a whole nother restaurant and have doing his thing there, 50-50. So the white nigga knew what he was doing. The boy knew what he knew he was jerking the nigga off. Pause. He knew he was stabbing the nigga in the back. It wasn't about just no goofy shit. He knew that. You know, and Tyson was talking about, you know, why ain't nobody giving him no GoFundMe? Because of the shit that he was doing. He wasn't recognizing. People ask, you know, why niggas ain't giving them no help. Black people give out help in a different manner. Nigga, you stupid, nigga. Assess it, nigga. Am I stupid? Yup. Damn. Yeah, let me cool down. But niggas don't want to assess it like that, bro. Niggas don't want to hear it from black people, nigga. You know, and then when somebody else give it to you, it take too long to register. By the time it registered, you done already been bamboozled and hoodwinked. Had the curtains pulled over your eyes. If he would have listened to the black community from the beginning, he would be at a different point. But Allah ain't want it like that. Allah wanted him to give the knowledge. He had to see it himself. He had to see what was going on. This your friend. I know how much you care about him. Let me show you how much this nigga care about you.
Us be getting paid or me be getting paid and let somebody else go motherfucking take our shit and you leave and do whatever. That's probably what it was. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's what I think it was, cuz. I think cuz tried to lock cuz up before he went on and got his own shit in. Yeah. Oh, that's just in my mind. He like, cuz he think he about to get the boom. I got the money. I could tie you up in court. Look, I'ma just do the Tendernism and you stay here with me. You feel me? I give you whatever percentage you want. I just need my restaurant food. I think that's what happened, cuz. So he went back to tie cuz in. So now he tied in. And now it's like, you forced me to stay here. First my own, you told me you was gonna give me my freedom. But before you gave me my freedom, you told me I owe you for all the clothes, I owe you for the house. So they do you like they do the white people do it so with the record label, you gotta pay back the studio time. Yeah, so that you by you doing that you
They always excuse me. I got 5, let's talk. You know the brand. It's what we doing. I got 5 and we talk. The white man, like I said though, he knew. Let me play this.
Had no good intentions. I lost anyway. You feel me? Yeah, now I definitely Tyson say he bet OG made a deal with his boss. And I think so now too. The way that he acting, the way that he going on about it, he most definitely made a deal with his boss, bro. He most definitely made a deal with his boss. He say that's letting him know information. I'm talking about GoFundMe so he can get his own restaurant. You can go on the internet and you can see the difference. When they found out he was not the owner, the difference shifted. When they thought it was his, they were supporting it. They were supporting him. Then they found out the bad business deal. They told him, don't do it. But like, bro, this nigga, then you go and say that, nah, this is my boy, this is my ace, boom, cool. Why the fuck would I want to go sort of GoFundMe for you? All you gonna do is give it to this nigga. This nigga is your peer. Niggas found out, like Dark said, niggas got to the restaurant and looked around and was like, this is very Caucasian. But the food isn't. That's when people was like, damn, bro, like you don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm for sure people started telling him, you need to get your own business. That's why he trademarked the name. But when you find out a nigga not gonna do nothing but be a prostitute, why would you go fund me? Why would you do that? Exactly, Tyson. They know. They definitely know. I gotta go on here and look at the comments really, cause I'm forgetting how to do that part. I said. Yeah, white folks definitely know when they snaking, bro. They don't give a fuck who it is, but they don't really do that to each other. But they do it. If they have to, they gonna do it. Like, nigga, no doubt. But it's too many black people and Mexicans for them, nigga, to treat us like we ain't shit. Nigga, look how, nigga, they doing the Hispanic community right now. They applying the Willie Lynch law.
And people wanted, you know, people was asking, like I said, you know, once people started Keith Lee, and shout out to Keith Lee, because Keith Lee is the architect of the support for Walter Johnson. He is the architect for that type of support. And like I said again, if you don't want to be corrected, don't go asking your black friends for no advice. It's gonna be harsh. You gotta have thick skin. And he didn't have thick skin. Once they found, like I said, once they found out it wasn't his, everything shifted. They started, you know, the internet, they started doing their homework, they due diligence. And they found out it hit different when he was being used. So again, why would black people want to put money into this when we telling you that's the help that the black community was giving them? People always want to say, well, where was the black community at? They was there from the beginning. Once they found out the food was good and all that, oh, black man cooking it, they there. They had the support for him. But they knew, they found out the dollars wasn't going to him. What do you mean, where was the black support? The black support was always there. The black support was always there for Walter Johnson. So fuck what everybody be talking about. You feel me? The black support started off with the dollars, and then it went from no dollars to the information. Hoping that the information would inspire him to leave and get his own shit. Did it take a while? Yeah. But time moved when it moved. You can't rewind it. You can't fast forward it. It's going to move on its own time. That's why it's called time. But the black support was always there. To all these people that's out there talking about, oh, let's see you support him now. Y'all made him leave, and the black community don't support his own. All this shit that y'all was saying about the black community, let's be analytical about this whole situation here. Was not the black community supporting Walter Johnson when they found out Tendernism? How the fuck you think it became famous? Black support. Who was going to the fucking restaurants? The black community. The black stars. Who was reposting it? The black community. Who told him he was in a fucked up deal? The black community. Who exposed his boss for the trickery that he was doing? The black community. Who went and merged Tendernism, copyrighted, trademarked Tendernism? A black lawyer, because he knew the white man was going to do him dirty. So when you ask where was the black community at, you expose your racism. You expose your endorsed belief of racial rhetoric. And that's just being real. The black community always supported Walter Johnson. They was always there. They always supported the old dude. Now, did they have to call him a coon or two? Maybe. Maybe. But we at where we wanted to be at, him having his own shit and not getting sued trying to do something after he ain't got no money and this dude got all the money. We at where we would want to be at. Yes, sir.
They making Mexicans in America not trust, you know what I'm saying, other Mexicans in America. Why? Because they hiring illegals and Mexican Americans to entrap and kidnap illegal immigrants. So now what are other Mexicans gonna do? They gonna become weary and leery and suspecty about each other. Something that ain't never happened in their community. That's what had them so strong. That's what had the Hispanic community unity so that it was a bond that couldn't be broken. But they set back and they mastered it now. They applying the Willie Lynch letter to them. They know when they being snakes, bro. You think, nigga, that they just said, oh yeah, we just gonna hire. We didn't know we was hiring a bunch of Mexicans. We didn't know it was gonna turn out to be distrustful. Nah, they fucking knew. They knew what the fuck they was doing. He says if the white man didn't feel like he snaked OG, he wouldn't run in front of the camera like he doing now. And that's big facts. Cause you see he got something popping there. And you won't in. You won't in on it. Whenever the boss want to step in front of whatever the person doing, what 50 Cent say? If all you got to give is your image, you gonna do some whole shit. If he was a real boss ain't gonna worry about the camera. I'm still getting paid off the nigga. You wanna open up another shop for you, do your own thing? No problem. Let me fund your first restaurant. Even though I'm being a snake, I know your restaurant finna pop. You feel me? But guess where your restaurant gonna be at? Hollywood. Nowhere near Murrieta. Maybe in Oakland. Oakland or Hollywood. But I'ma fund it 70%. Cause I know you ain't got nothing. Now we partners. The white folks in Murrieta still gonna come to Destination Smokehouse because they still got that Tendernism food. They still gonna come. Black people still gonna go. They gonna be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The black man made it. But this nigga did some real front of your face devious shit. Yeah, he don't want no help from nobody, bro. He wants to make his boss the man. And you can do that by stepping out on your own. But he is showing that he don't want to do that. What's that one movie, Get Out? When they had the nigga hypnotized and shit. That's what's going on right here.
But that's what's going on right
That's
here.
what the nigga you not Dark.
I get exactly.
Dark, I backdoor you right now. Nigga, I'm putting up on you like, yeah, what up? Got the bottle. You ain't busting the bottle across my face?
Hell yeah.
Thank you. It don't matter street or not. We call it backdoor. You fucked me over in they world.
You feel me? It's the same shit, different name. Nigga, I'm trying to get my own up. I done made you what you know what I'm saying? I helped you out, nigga, got you booming. Now let me do my own trademark and do my own thing. But the nigga said no. That's what he said when he tried to go trademark it. He said no, you can't do your own thing. And he tapped the teacup with the little silverware, and the nigga said, okay, I'm yes, Mr. Tendernism is nigga. He don't even say Tendernism no more. These niggas say Destination Smokehouse.
That's what he said?
That's what he say. He don't say Tendernism.
That ain't his tag.
He said, get Pie Face and Little S.A. out of here. Oh, man. But, you know, it's, I'm going to play this other shit, because I want to play this other clip when he was on the Willie D show. Okay? But, hold on, let me play this before I say that. I mean, I can tell you what it is, but I did not know that much. So it was open. And now he's talking about you heard. And we can make person to person, you know, school and game. But no, I did not know what he was. No, respect to him. Okay. Now, watch what he says. Your head of security know that somebody's trying to leave a $5,000 tip. Why you don't go let the man know? Like, why don't y'all go, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? The dude trying to meet him, you know what I'm saying? He could have met him on the podcast. You feel me? You said it was only for 30 minutes. I'm sure Edie wasn't tripping. And then the $5,000. Weird. The dude, everybody confirms it though, Tyson, that the dude tried to leave a $5,000 tip. It's been confirmed. This is the whole story of why now it's becoming such a problem. Because when all this happened,
You know how the internet is. They start to do their research. They start to do their due diligence, their homework. It hit different when a nigga do his homework and find something. You feel me? It hit different with what you find is some disrespectful shit. I'm not finna go double back nothing and leave a $25 tip. This shit black and white, nigga, that this nigga double back and try to steal the Tendernism name. Why would he double back? Why would a food critic? I mean, now, you say it sounds like a scam for both sides in marketing, but how when in 2025, November, the old man trademarks Tendernism when it first started popping? You feel me? We just now hearing about it now, but you know what I'm saying? Then a few months later, probably in January, maybe late December, the white boy goes and tries to, you feel me? He tries to, what is called, trademark the name. That don't sound like good marketing skills. Like I said, it's different when you dig and you don't find nothing. But it hit perfect when you dig and you find something. It's a whole lot of difference. Double back to give OG the $5,000. Why would I double back and give this nigga $5,000 when nigga I'm on some black shit? I'm a black food critic. I'm on some trying to support my peoples. Why would I double back once I find out you supporting this man after you find out he tried to double cross you? I'm not finna give you $5,000. That's a whole move to me. I give you $5,000 and you gonna go give it right to the man. It ain't like he finna take this $5,000 and go, nigga, start his own restaurant 100%. Cause they been telling him to do it. Now you got to remember though, this is a black food critic supporting something black that he thinks is black. He gets there, he can't meet the dude, you feel me? He can't meet the Mr. Tendernism. He can't leave the $5,000. Everybody says he was trying to give him $5,000. That's $5,000. $5,000 is $5,000. That's enough money to go in the room and say, hey, there's a man outside trying to give you $5,000 and he's a food critic. That's enough to get a nigga attention. The question should be now why didn't they alert? Because now you leave room up to speculation that you don't want nobody meeting this man. See, like I say, it hit different when you dig and you don't find nothing, but it hit different when you dig and you find something. Because now everything is questionable that you do underneath the sun. If a nigga don't find nothing, a nigga can't be like, oh yeah, man, that nigga dark, nigga try to double cross me on a business deal. Dark didn't try to motherfucking trademark it, so what are you talking about? That nigga, your partner, bro, you tweaking. Hey, bro, look, you know, this nigga over here try to trademark your shit, bro. You feel me? Oh, nah, man, that my boy. I'm telling you, the nigga is getting over. It's like talking to a prostitute. The chick be like, oh, baby, I'll make you a wife. The bitch be like, man, you got that 200? You nigga, fuck all that. I gotta pay this nigga. You feel me? So now, it's just, I understand it may seem like a scam to you, Tyson, but you gotta ask yourself, man, $5,000 is $5,000. Why wasn't this man alerted?
I can't wait to. I want to hear Idi Amin's side of the story. You feel me? Was he there, or was they on? You feel me? Now it's different if you doing an interview and you on Zoom or you know what I'm saying on live. Nigga, I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure Idi Amin was not there because Idi Amin lives in Saudi Arabia. He very rarely comes out here. And if he came out here, nigga, to do an interview, that shit would have been flooding all over the American nigga YouTube. But since they did it via internet, it's not, nigga. So you trying to treat an internet interview like, nigga, he right here in the face. I understand giving the man this respect and all that, but I can't get some money on the floor. I can't miss this. Instagram and you know me. But then in that same breath you say, oh, you know what I'm saying, you can't know everybody. So which one is it? Nigga, you giving the 6-7 vibes now. You giving the 6-7 vibes. Nigga, you caught in another lie. You caught in another lie. Let's hear this nigga lie. You heard him. He said he's well aware. He's well aware. So let's continue to hear him. The level that you at now, this is after finding out everything. This is why people are not behind this man anymore. Because people will point out shit like this to him, and they'll be like, oh yeah, bro, you know, you feel me? He said this, and what is he gonna say? Oh man, that's my boy. That's my boy. Nigga, I'm tired of telling this nigga anything. I'm tired. It's of no avail and no benefits. I'm pretty sure his family is the one nigga that told him to go get it trademarked. I'm pretty sure. He's an old man. He's saying he don't know nothing about social media, right? But I'm pretty sure he got some grandkids. He got some, you feel me? Oh, nigga, that's my granddaddy. You ain't trademarked that yet? Come on now. Come on now. And since he just, oh nigga, these niggas is just trying to, you know, this white man only helped me out and he don't want to look past the nigga double crossing him. Who do you think put out that information and told everybody that came calling his family? Nigga, come on now. And if it wasn't his family, nigga, they found out anyway. So what does that say about him? Is he really still trying to help him? What you think, Dark? You think he's still on the team old man? Man, I don't believe so, bro. I think that, and if he don't got nobody,
if he don't got nobody, it been niggas that been exposing they relationship. I understand this is the man that gave you a shot when there wasn't nobody here. This is the same thing like Dark said, nigga, that rappers and artists go through. Yeah, that nigga gave you a deal, but the nigga signed you to a 360 deal, bro. You now, like, it's too late to get out the deals. You gotta honor that contract. It's just so happened he was trying to get done like that, and niggas made him aware. What makes it bad is that he's going for it. He going for it. That's the bad thing. He say, oh man, listen, you the reason that restaurant is popping. Get out and own your own business. You don't need them. And that's facts. That's facts, Sticky. That's facts. And this is history just repeating itself, bro. Niggas don't like to talk about shit like this. Well, tell them to stop doing shit like this. Hey, bro, you know if you do that, right, that's gonna look bad on you because, you know, your people be, you feel me? What up with it, Yan?
Man, just got me.
Yeah, I'm muted now. Good looking out for that too. It's the sad thing is that we still talking about race, and and the sad thing is people still don't want to call it for what it is. This nigga made a move knowing the black dude done already made a move. So, to me, nigga, you doing the cowardice shit that your people always do. And like Dark said, nigga, you know you got the money to take this nigga to court and beat him in court and waste all his money to where he can't never own a business. That's the shit that your people do. Why the fuck would you go, nigga, and copyright this shit? That's what I want to play too. I'm gonna play that part of that motherfucker too. Cause I definitely hold on.
In front of the camera, Walter. Now we see terrorism.
Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Where's she at? Okay, here it go. Now listen to this. I'm gonna just slow it down.
Went from mentally to this. At the end of the day, we're literally seeing what's going on because allegedly Tendernism is free and it got trademarked not by Walter but by someone else. Reportedly, a man out of North Carolina filed 2 trademark applications. It was an attorney. A false application of apparel and restaurant services while the man who made it viral filed. Now pause right here. How you trademark someone else's phrase? And before I tell you guys that video, the receipt is coming from attorney Candice, beautiful melanated woman. We need more attorneys in our community. You guys will subscribe to her.
You won't help? Nigga, we giving it to you. This is an attorney telling you what's going on with some shit you created. It ain't like she lying. So Tyson, you asking why nigga the community ain't nigga a lawyer is let's get into it.
To let her know DJ Bliss one takes it there.
not know that. I did not know that. Now, we definitely gonna have to do a part 2 and see how I gotta do my research, I gotta do some homework, and see how this falls out.
Now, I played all that today. That's a video that I played on a different episode. Definitely gonna put the link in the description, so please check it out. I'm gonna get to it, make it one of the related videos. But for all y'all that was asking, you know, where's the black community support at? It's right there. We gave it to them. Now, I respect them for stepping back and analyzing the onslaught of information that was coming at him. He had to sit back and analyze it. Yeah, he did. I just appreciate the fact that he analyzed it and internalized it the right way. I'm glad he saw the truth in it. And I'm pretty sure if you ask him, Mr. Walter Johnson, Tendernism, if the black community helped him come to that decision, he's going to say yeah. So to all you naysayers, all you YouTubers, all you trollers out there, where's the black community, black people and whites alike? We gave it to him. The black community did that. And now that he's no longer under the tutelage of the Pilgrim, as my boy Tyson likes to call him, the attorney that did trademark Tendernism in all its glory of restaurants and everything connected to it, gave the rights to Walter Johnson. And somebody else bought him a whole store and gave it to him so he could have his own business. So when you ask where is the black community at on this one, I'm proud to say we always been there. It may be rough, it may be tough, but you can't take the bumps without the bruises. It's not about the destiny. It's always about the journey. With that being said, y'all know the motto, man. Take care of each other. And if you can't do that, take care of your motherfucking self. We out.